Hello, and welcome back to Banishers. The thing's disabled, so you can't see it. Welcome back. I hope. What? I'm assuming that so far you've watched at least a little bit of the sessions so far, but I'm gonna recap it anyways. We're a dude named a Banisher. Our whole job is to get rid of ghosts. We're basically 16th century, almost 17th century, Ghostbusters. That's what we are. Throughout this game, we have been busting many a ghost. However, we have ulterior motives. At the beginning of the game, we started off in a town called New Eden, where a ghost called a Nightmare was taking over the town. After unfortunately banishing our previous mentor, Charles Davenport, we went in to fight this Nightmare, where our wife was then killed by it, and we were thrown off a cliff. We were saved by a witch and then met up with our ghost wife, who has been journeying with us through the lands, and is, well, dead. We basically made a vow to resurrect our wife. We were given a choice to ascend, banish, or resurrect our wife. We chose to resurrect our wife. However, it comes at a cost. To resurrect our wife, we need to blame, aka commit ritual sacrifice, on many individuals throughout the lands. By doing so, our wife will be brought back to life. We don't know how many people. We just know that it's most people. And yeah. So we've done that for a few people. We've only spared one. We spared a blacksmith's wife and her, I guess, boyfriend, after she killed her husband because he was abusive. We spared both of them and banished the abuser instead. However, we have blamed a French spy who was destroying supplies in New Eden, and a gay hunter who cannibalized his boyfriend. Gays in italics, wasn't confirmed, but it was a theory. We have also blamed the leader of the, what do you call it, Chad? What do you call somebody who's, like, retreating their country? They're, like, leaving their country for, like, war reasons. What do you call that? What's the word I'm looking for? Refugees. We blamed or sacrificed the leader of a group of refugees out of New Eden, who were making camp out in the woods. We killed their leader and best hunter, because she caused actually half of the village to die on purpose so that the other half could live. And we learned that her sister, who is also the leader, they were like co-leaders, killed her girlfriend, for currently unknown reasons. We don't know more, but we know her name was Deborah, and she might be the Nightmare. We don't know. Anyways, oh yeah, we also met up with a swamp witch named Silidinini, or something like that, who was the teacher of the witch's apprentice that saved us from drowning, whose name was Seeker. And now you're caught up. Once again, if you're watching the VODs, I assume you have watched at least up to this part, at least to some modicum of a degree. So, unless there's something new in combat that I feel like you need to see, we're just going to skip right past the combats, okay? Because they're super repetitive, not great, and I've lowered the difficulty too, so they're just kind of like, they just kind of happen every now and then. Okay? Okay. Okay. So right now, oh, my bad, that's we were going this way. You guys voted north so that we would go to Fort Jericho. And that's where we were at. I think we just finished like a little puzzle. Interesting. Need to go towards the smoke so that I can get rid of the fog. You think I would have the ability to like teleport around because she does in cutscenes? Oh, hi. Speaking of combat. But yeah, nah, I kind of felt very mid about the game. I really like the storytelling and the voice acting, but like the combat is not great, and the puzzles aren't that grand either, and I wish there was more music. Like, it's just like, there's a lot of negatives against this game, but I love the story so much. It's like one of those situations, one of those very rare situations where I'm like, man, I wish this was a show. You know? I wish this was like a movie or something. That's how I feel trying to play through Final Fantasy VII OG. I loved everything except the gameplay. That's how I feel about every turn-based game. I don't know, man. I'm hoping that via us... Okay, I'm gonna leave this one in.
Oh, geez. Can I join in too?
Beefed it.
Get out of there.
I'm hoping that via us focusing on... Stuck. On story and no longer, like, exploring and stuff, we're able to fast-track this game a little bit. You know? The enemy design is also very cool. Repetitive, but cool.
All you've got.
Fancy a race?
Harvester. Wonder how many other species of scourge New Eden has in store.
Perish the thought.
These remains call for a ritual and a lot of caution.
For the first time, we're not doing this. We're gonna move on. Final Fantasy Remake is... I'm having a great time, but knowing part of the OG and mixing it with the remake makes it confusing.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
I know that the OG and the remake aren't the same. like, they have changed the overall story and gameplay to such a degree that it is no longer the same game anymore. It's not, it's more than a remake. It's like a whole new thing. Oh. Oops.
You did well back there. I might have to increase your pay.
Had your doubts, did you?
Don't get cocky. There's always more to learn. Key thing about a scourge?
A scourge is made of many spectres merged.
Not always. A harvester, for example, is a scourge born of a single spectre. A scourge will always seek a new physical body, often made of different materials. Very poor. Perhaps you'd prefer an easier question? On the nature of a ghost, perhaps?
Ghosts have ties, objects through which they're bound to someone living.
You are the opposite of Charles. Good at the practical, terrible at the academic. I hope it's enough.
I'm glad I got both of those questions wrong. Good shit, good shit, good shit. It's okay, I've only been playing this game for 20 hours. I'm not mad at it, because some things make more sense and some things make less sense. So far, I still haven't beaten it yet. I'm looking forward to playing it eventually, but I know that that's going to be a long time, because I refuse to play it if the whole game isn't out. But I also know that because I'm waiting like that, when I do eventually get to it, it's going to be a very long game. Since I have arrived in New Eden, I have been amazed by the lack of knowledge gathered about the area. It is like, for the settlers, history of the place began when they arrived. No wonder they often feel clueless when facing unexpected events, since they cannot refer to the stories each generation transmits to the next. But we are far from being the first inhabitants of these wild lands. So I intend to collect these humble pages of fragments of this unrevealed past, thanks to the few natives and elders who trust me. For instance, sudden epidemics seem to have regularly struck this beautiful valley. According to my research, the many tribes on the bay agreed a long time ago it should be avoided, for their hunters and people who stayed nearby for too long often fell sick, or even worse, brought back diseases from to the settlements. Their traditions talk of a hidden or forbidden place at the center of the valley, nicknamed the Ill Mouth or the Sick Mouth. This is truly fascinating. Maybe this could explain why previous settlements failed. I believe there is more than just a fairy tale in these warnings. The wise observation of historical and repetitive events made into stories like we do in the old world. According to the only native of New Eden, this agreement to stay away from the valley approximately happened when the first white men disembarked in Roanoke Island. So around 1585. Does it mean nobody lived around in more than a century? I must learn more about this and about the past colonies in the area. I'm sure my students will love to know more about all of this. Deborah Comenius, school teacher of New Eden, August 1687. Deborah. Now, obviously, there could be multiple Deborahs, but that's a Deborah. It's very fair. I only started because I got it for free. Also, since I play games slow as fuck, about time I finish part 2, I think part 3 will be out. Part 3 is already, sorry, my bad. Like, part 2 is out. I still need to play Remake. I never actually played through the original either. Me neither. I don't plan to. I'm gonna play through the Final Fantasy. My idea right now is Final Fantasy 7. What's it called? Final Fantasy Chrono. Mancy, the strongest spells. And then the original. Can I trigger Chrono Cross? Chrono Cross. I don't know. Not Chrono Trigger, that's a different game.
Oh, there.
Do you hear that?
Over here. Oh, Fardy.
Farty?
Did you see that?
Let's follow it. There.
Crisis Core is what I was looking for.
The spot has to be close.
Didn't they release Crisis Core on PC recently as well? Hang on. I imagine all of Final Fantasy VII remakes and so on will be on PC eventually. I'm waiting for Final Fantasy 16.
This could be a good
more than anything.
Cross. Why leave me like this?
Like, to tell you the truth, I'm way more interested in 16 than
Sorry, Mana? Sorry, Mana?
7.
Sorry, Mommy?
Mummy?
Sorry.
Sorry. Way more. So I'm waiting for 16 to come to PC. Whenever that comes to PC, we're playing it. Because, like, I'm not going to lie. Dragon's Dogma 2, it looks alright. Nothing to the degree of Final Fantasy 16. That game fucking looks so good.
Where are you?
Where are you, Farty?
Fardy.
Oh, Farty. Hey, Chompers, how you doing? I personally like Final Fantasy 15. I liked Final Fantasy 15 all the way until the end. I didn't like the very end of the game. So much didn't like it that I never finished it.
Here you are. Good day. My name is Rebecca Hardgrave. How may I help
Hi, Rebecca Hargrave.
Are you the one who's attracting the wolves?
you? Wolves? What wolves? Who are you exactly?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means?
Banishers. That means you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. But not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
So how'd you die?
There's no delicate way to ask this, I'm afraid. How did you die?
We left civilization in New Eden Town for the cold desert of Fort Jericho. The path was steep and rough, and we were greatly burdened. It was hell, but we walked through it together. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. A pain that grew, a great, uncontrollable tremor. Fatigue, a deathly fatigue. Fardy was at my side as ever. He held my hand, bade me sleep. When I opened my eyes, I was here, alone.
Died in the snow.
How did you meet him?
'Twas market day. I'll never forget it. It was rich, exotic, an abundance of treasures from across the known world. I saw him through the crowd. Our eyes met. I didn't know it then, but I was meeting the love of my life. I could not admit it to myself, not at first, but I had to have him. And in the end, I did.
What?
New Eden's a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. We were to open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both. Together. Yet he's there, alone.
If you know where he is, why not just go there?
I've tried. At first I was able to visit him in the quiet as he slept. I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.
We have to go now.
Find him, please.
Okay. Sound like the floating head in God of War. Floating head. Floating head. Floating. Oh, that's way north. Also where I need to go. Floating head. Putting his name more in death than she did in life. Imagine somebody calls you Farty, and that's like your nickname. But like lovingly. No. I wouldn't go visit their grave either. God damn. I could have just used the rope. It's fine, I'm already here, whatever. Yeah, do you mean Mimir, the head that notably does not float?
What are you thinking?
It's more of a feeling. Something's wrong.
She said he never visited. Why? Was it too painful? Or is it something else?
Chad, I'm gonna give you a little theory. I think he was a slave. I think she bought and fell in love with a slave. And she was a slaver. Yeah, I think that's what's happening here. Because the way that she said, like... She said that she was in the market with rich goods from across the sea or something like that. And she's seen him and she had to have him. Taking the had to have him more literal, yeah. I think that's what's happening. I think she's seen a slave and bought him. Because she fell in love with a slave. Yeah. See, I think he killed her. Maybe that too. Yeah. Banishing an enemy restores 20% health points, but banish points gained are reduced by 25%. Sure. don't need to rest. When you buy somebody for their personality instead of their body, true love. You get it. You get it. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no. I think it's literal. Also, maybe not him being a dick. Maybe you're right, and it is just like he fell in love with another person. Maybe not a dick thing. She's dead. You know, like maybe it's not him being a dick. She just died and he moved on. You know what I'm saying? But I guess she said that he never visited.
Stay put.
Yeah. Good point. I don't know. Or maybe he's a wolf and he's not a human? And that's why she's summoning wolves? That's a good idea. Granted, we do have a little bit of metagaming, because I can very clearly see in the haunting cases that there is a human person here. But yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a wolf. Maybe it's a werewolf. That's good. They did mention vampires. Vampires are canonically real in this world. That is true. I'm gonna head over here. Just to have a little look-see. Looks like a fight. Nah. Going against my instincts to explore.
Thanks to Desirely for my sub-gift. Drusu 1 bounce, Drusu 1 bounce, Drusu 1 bounce, Drusu 1 bounce, Drusu 1 scuff, Drusu 1 pog, Drusu 1 pog, Drusu 1 feels, Drusu 1 rage, Drusu 1 judge, Drusu 1 judge, Drusu 1 blush, Drusu 1 blush, Drusu 1 smile, Drusu 1 dead, Drusu 1 rage, Drusu 1 rage, Drusu 1 shrug, Drusu 1 shrug, Drusu 1 shrug, Drusu 1 chat, Drusu 1 smile, Drusu 1 panic, Drusu 1 dead, Drusu 1 dead, Drusu 1 judge, Drusu 1 rage, Drusu 1 ab. I am now 49 years old.
Yep.
You mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up.
Hi, Quack. How are you? Thank you for the 49 months. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. Whoa. You found an endless cluster of spectral activity. This type of cluster can be repeated. Its intensity, difficulty will increase after each completion. You can recognize an endless cluster of spectral activity through its reddish ambient color. I'll try it once.
Now would be a good time to speak a few words of power, just to be sure.
Quack, thank you for gifting a sub to Whimsy. Whimsy, I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. I guess it would be make manifest, or yeah, probably make manifest.
My voice commands you, unveil!
Hogging all the fun.
A GTA token? What does that mean?
Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun?
Above me. Ooh, I'm buffering. I cannot help you right now. Give me a moment.
You're within gun range, Red. You're within gun range, Red.
Why do I get the feeling that we're sitting ducks? There's a hand.
Dodge!
Okay. I try to dodge.
Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun?
I get more damage every shot that I hit. So this is me egging up for a big shot.
That corpse is gonna shoot.
Have a bit of this.
You're in its sights, Red.
All right. That wasn't that big of a shot, honestly. That was the lowest intensity? Okay. You get a free sub token from watching a certain amount of hours of GTA. Why is that? Hang on, let me fucking join the Discord.
Death Wish! Oh, I think I just shit myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Man farted on me. You probably deserved it. Hi, Weeby. How are you? And hi, Eli. How you doing? You were here earlier, but you didn't say anything in response to me, so I'm asking again. Yeah, clearly you need to fart back. And stronger. Apparently Akira Toriyama passed away. Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Benjamin and Ethel Bly.
Here lie the bodies of Ethel and Benjamin Bly.
Nice gravestone. Must have been wealthy.
Why can I read that one and none of the other ones? Where, is this the right way? Yes, so this is the endless thing. I think this is New Eden Town. Point of interest, underground location. But that goes this way. I mean, I guess this could loop around. This is a cave up here. Maybe I'll go up here real quick. Why is this point of interest gold? I'm going this way. I'm getting distracted. I'm doing that thing where I'm following my instincts.
Time to work, Banisher.
I'm a bit sad today. Quack, what, two things. One, how was your day full of fun yesterday? Two, was the GTRP streamer you watch Fan? Yeah? I can see the appeal.
Trouble ahead. Spectres are attacking the fort.
Seed no ground.
Hey, farm.
Take, hold fire. That fellow's not dead.
Who is that?
Hi.
Hold your fire.
You're done.
Shot him in the wrist. Gave that bitch carpal tunnel.
That corpse is gonna shoot.
That corpse is taking aim.
Couldn't hit me even if they had a funnel.
Ready and waiting.
Try this on for size.
Boop.
Hold there. None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
A lot of it's in my fridge.
This is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
Name's Andrew White. You seem a pleasant
Hey,
fellow.
that's my name, and I'm that.
It's got me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate. Folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
Bennington knows me. He'll know I can help.
I'm sure he does. But put one dead man down, and 3 come back next day. Round here, sweet victory fast turns bitter. Bottom line is, the captain is indisposed, and I'll not add your complications to the pile. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost. It looks out across the valley. If you could find her, make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right.
All right.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
How holds the fort?
How holds the fort? Precariously, that's how. Our strength dwindles, and we'll soon run out of powder. Priest took Williams and that other fella, and off they went, scavenging for supplies. They've not yet returned.
It's dangerous out there. The scavenger may easily become the carrion.
I don't care about that one. Bye.
Right. I'll likely be back.
Find our friends, Banisher. Or put them to rest.
I'll try. As soon as I take care of the Spectre's nest, I'll go looking for the outpost.
This is pointless.
Bye.
Death knocks at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow.
Yeah.
More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys.
Get out of there!
Oh, I beefed it. Now I'm gonna do less damage.
Never-ending Spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
Are we a short king, or is Antea standing under a rock? I think we're a little shorter than her, maybe an inch or two, probably just one. Yeah. I think we're about an inch shorter than her. Her hair also has more volume than ours too, so probably 2 inches if you count the hair. I'm now realizing that perchance I was dealing with a lupus flare for a hot minute. I thought you said that a long time ago.
Great!
I thought that was like one of the first things you said. As I was growing up. Oh. Maybe I'm remembering wrong too.
That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
Maybe Antea is just a tall goddess. Well, we knew that, but like, you know. Nailing it. Nailing it. Got it. First try. Did you also watch Adventure Time yesterday, Quack? I was hoping that would be like gunpowder and cause a kablooey, you know? Can I get under this? No. Really needed friends? Gotcha. Good of you to be there. Okay. Chad, are you all excited for Phantom Hourglass? For a second there, I was like, "Damn, Quack's delay is short," and then I realized. And then I put together what happened. Yep. Can I break this? No. But it definitely goes that way. Maybe it's this way. Not excited for Spirit Tracks, though. I'm excited to be done. Oh, maybe I could have done. Oh, hey. There we go.
I should buy the fort a little time.
Oh, okay. That was all right. That's what I wanted. Optional: take the lift. Find your way up. My Zeldatism will never be sick of watching Zelda on Gaga no Kaka. To be honest, I think I'm just in a slump with Zelda after Wind Waker, because I didn't like Wind Waker that much. So I think I'm just being a little baby bitch. Little baby back bitch. Where the fuck is this thing? Is it going to that house? I'll just go to the house. Or whatever this is.
Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
Welcome back, dude. It's no different than normal? What? When Phantom Hourglass? Whenever...
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
When we finish,
By the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out.
when we finish whatever game we're doing, so like whether this game or Phantom or what, whether this game or Pacific Drive end first, whatever one we beat first, the game after that will be Phantom Hourglass. So it's really whenever one of these two games ends, assuming that that happens before Elden Ring begins. So when, little guardsman? I don't know.
Did we miss a few?
Whenever I feel like it.
This bike's not easily chewed. Try this on for size.
I don't know. I got too many games.
Is awash with specters.
Are you excited for Elden Ring Part 2?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
I'm nervous for Elden Ring Part 2. Are you modding it? Yes. If you have any suggestions for mods, any of you in chat, send them my way. As long as they aren't like complete conversion mods that like, you know, like randomizers or like things that change the entire game, I'm probably down. Why? Why what? Oh, why am I nervous?
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
I'm worried about the response to the things that will be revealed. Patience, 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 patience. Getting a mod that makes all the bosses shoeless. Can we get a Gekiro equivalent for the 12 hours? Sure.
Come.
Is that a ghost just yelling at me that there's a survivor? Well, the thing that is rapidly different than this from other 12 hours is we're using crowd control. I've already revealed that. We're using crowd control, so you guys are gonna be able to fuck with me using Twitch integration stuff. So. Wasn't around for Gekiro? I might still have that screenshot laying around somewhere. Gekiro was an amazing time that can never be redone.
Looks like they were taken by surprise.
Shakira was an amazing thing that can never be redone. She was one of a kind. And her hips never lied.
This is locked from the inside.
Here we go. Yeah. Okay. I thought you were because I was here for Sekiro. I remember him avoiding all the dogs, unless that was Sushi. Yeah, that was Sushi. Which is now coming to PC. Oh, fuck! We forgot to watch the Xbox showcase. Oh, shit, I forgot to watch that. We were supposed to watch that at the beginning of today. I completely forgot about it. That we were supposed to start the stream with that.
Move, Red.
Fuck.
Run, Red.
Skip it? No.
She's being overrun. Come on.
What time is it? 12? How do I want to do this? Yeah, I set the event for it and everything. Do you remember when Yakira was? 2018, I don't know. How do I want to do this? We'll do this part of the game. We'll rescue this lady and talk to her, and then maybe go down to the fort. Maybe, depending on how this part goes. Then we'll cut this game and we'll go watch the showcase, and then we'll play a game called Sayonara Wild Hearts. There's the plan, chat. We're doing a short Banisher session today.
Shall we?
This is not how I die!
He break into game show? Exactly. Well, you know, game show, but... yeah, showcase, yeah. Get it on the way out. You had a whole separate plan you forgot? Listen! I don't have anything. I don't know. Life's chaos, okay?
My bolt is shot!
Behind you!
It's sad, dude.
Watch out. We made it angry. Watch out. Spectre possession.
Man, they're like introducing a bunch of new enemies all of a sudden. They should have introduced these way earlier, you know? Or like, I feel as though what's really the problem with this game is that there was too much combat, you know what I mean? This is one of those cases where I feel like there's too much video game. They should have made the open world segments of this like half the size of that they are, you know what I mean?
I'm fine. Stop forcing.
Oops.
What a sight to behold.
Wasn't I always?
Hi. How you doing?
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
What was it like for you? After my own death, I floated outside of time without knowing what was happening to me.
Floating outside of time? Yes. That's exactly it.
True love finds a way. That's all that matters.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, These men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much.
We should say Morrow more.
Second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are, and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
I thought we were gonna get the opportunity to blame her just now.
I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
Hi, Selman. How are you? No horny? Why I didn't say anything that was horny related. They've been thinking it, but I didn't say anything that was horny related.
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's all her. I'm just the help.
True.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
Red does talk about the wars that he fought a lot. My earbud just died.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
Start a new job Tuesday, got a new girlfriend, and my dad is coming to visit next month. That's cool. I'm glad life's on the up. I hope it continues. Good to hear.
All of this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end.
That's cool, Softy.
You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me.
Okay. That's a wall. Whoa. Huh. You can like see her spirit inside of her. That's wild. Yo, homie, let me in.
White! Open the gates!
Priest! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Okay.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed.
I'm gonna...
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo with the elevator.
go up here and rest. So a very short VOD today. Oh, I can't get in there. Never mind. Can I just leave right here? I think I can. So we're gonna stop here. Very short VOD today, but hey, I forgot things. I'm gonna be real with you. My bad. I forgot. So we're gonna take a break and then we'll come back with the showcase. Okay? Okay.